Life in the Bay by Lisa Oram. Vocabulary: food chain, marsh, shelter. Extended vocabulary: dangerous, habitat, ties, wetland. What you already know. Animals and plants need each other to live. Animals use plants and other animals for shelter. Some animals use plants to make nests. Some animals live on other animals. Animals use plants or other animals for food. Animals help plants spread their seed. Plants and animals depend on each other through food chain. Plants take in light from the sun to grow. Animals eat plants and other animals. Animals that eat animals have a sharp, pointed teeth. Animals that eat plants have a flat teeth. A caterpillar is a leaf. A bird is a caterpillar. The leaf, the caterpillar, and the bird are part of a food chain. There are different food chains in deserts and marshes. In this book, you will read about animals and plants that live in the San Francisco Bay. San Francisco Bay. Water is important in California. The Pacific Ocean borders the whole state. There are many rivers and lakes in California. The San Francisco Bay is a body of water in California. The bay connects the Sacramento River and the San Juan River to the Pacific Ocean. Many people live around the bay. Plants and animals live in the bay too. The Susan Marsh is in the bay. It is the largest wetland in California. A wetland is an area of land that has a lot of water in the soil. Susan Marshall, San Francisco Bay. Oceans have salt water, rivers have fresh water. The bay is a mixture of salt water and fresh water. The saltiness of bay water changes. Tides are the rise and fall of the ocean. At high tide, the bay fills with ocean water. At low tide, the bay has less salty water. There is more fresh water from the river. Ocean tide change the bay. Weather also changes the saltiness of the bay. Rain brings fresh water to the bay. When snow melts in the mountain, more fresh water reaches the bay. The amount of fresh water changes with the season. In summer, it is dry. There is less fresh water and more salt water in the bay. In winter, it is wet. There is more fresh water and less salt water in the bay. Rain brings water to the bay. Animals in the bay. The bay is a special place for animals to live. Many different animals live there. Some animals live on the muddy bottom of the bay. Living things attached to the shell of decorator crabs. They hide the crabs from fish that might eat them. Decorator crab, salmon. There are lots of fish in the bay. Salmon live in the ocean most of their lives, but they lay their eggs in fresh water. Some salmon swim through the bay to the rivers. Delta smell also live in the bay. They eat zooplankton. Zooplankton are tiny animals. They are too small to see with the eyes. Bird watchers love the San Francisco Bay. Thousands of birds live and feed there. Swans, ducks, and geese use the bay for food and shelter. Some birds find food in the shallow water. They eat small fish and animals. The brown pelican flies around deeper water. It dives for food from the air. The brown pelican lands in the bay. Seal and sea lion live in the bay. Harbor seal live mostly in the north and south part of the bay. You might see baby seal in the spring. harbor, so don't like noise or people. If you see them on an island, stay away. Sea lions sit on the rock near Pier 59. They don't seem to mind the busy city. Sea lions lie on the pier. Plants in the bay. Many different plants live in the San Francisco Bay. Cattle in the marsh can be 6 feet tall. California poppy grow in dry part of the marsh. Algae are tiny plants that float in the water. It's the most common plant in the bay. The food chain starts with algae. Eelgrass lives covered by water. It grows in underwater field. Eelgrass grows quickly. It has flowers. Leaves fall up into the mud. The leaves make the mud better for other animals and plants. Young fish make their home in eelgrass. Snails eat the leaf. Pickerel grows close to the ground. Sometimes ties carve it. Pickerelweed can grow very thick. It can also live in salty water. It has flowers that bloom in spring and summer. Some animals also live in pickerel. They can hide from hawks in the branches. In summer, there might be orange string on the pickerweed. The string are another plant called Stone-Marshall Dodder. The thin strings dig their root into the pickerweed. Soon the pickerweed roots will die. People and the bay. San Francisco is a big city. Many people live around the bay. They ride boats and go fishing in the bay. People use water from the bay. They build dams to hold back the water. Big pumps take water from the bay for drinking. Farmers use water that goes into the bay for their fuel. This dam is on a river that goes into the bay. People train habitat and natural place where animals and plants live. Animals and plants can be hurt by changes in their habitats. Water from the bay helps generate electricity. The solar mushroom harvest mouse live in the San Francisco Bay. It is endangered. This means it could die out. There are many of them around. At high tide, the mice hide in bushy plants like pigweed. There are not enough plants to protect them. The mice need salty water to live. Cities around the bay put extra fresh water into the bay. This hurts the mice. So much harvest mouse. Scientists study the bay. They count the plant. They watch where animals move. People make plans to keep the bay healthy. People, plants, and animals who need the San Francisco Bay. Grocery. Endangered. In danger of dying out. Habitat, a place where a plant or animal lives, ties the rise and fall of the ocean. Waterland, a place that is covered by water at least part of the year.